Let's discuss setting a personality for your brand. Now, building a brand persona is like building a fake person. There are different attributes that describe how people would perceive this brand personality. And we want to think about these factors and how we want to show up in the lives of our customers. Now, how do you express your brand? You can do it in the name of your brand, the voice and messaging that you use to describe your brand, the visual look and feel, and the overall end-to-end customer experience. Now, we respond to the best brands because they capture some aspect of our humanity. They feel real and tangible, and that's what we want to get to when defining a brand personality. Now, how to choose a brand name? This is a really hard thing to kind of distill down into a specific framework, but you want to think about what the backstory is of your brand, the different attributes that you would use to describe your brand, and how you want to be positioned and kind of grow over time. You also want to remember that people are going to be searching your brand name, so you want it to be something that resonates with your users and that is easily shared and repeated with others. Visual elements are also really important in conveying your brand to others. The logo can express color, it can express feeling and personality, it can express edginess. And so there's a lot of thought that goes into logo design. But also, logos are optional. You don't need them right out the gate. But if you do want them, you want to think about what the impact is on the customer. Now, color can have a really strong effect on the brand personality that you've created. Different colors can mean different things to people, and it's also important to understand there's both a conscious and subconscious effect of color. So make sure to kind of read up on your color choices and see if they exemplify the personality that you're going for. Now, when thinking of brand personality, you have strategy and then you have tactics. Strategy describes where you want to go in the broadest sense, and it's a description of your desired outcome. Tactics describe how you're going to reach that destination or the specific steps that you're going to take. So when we talk about brand strategy, what we're really saying is this is what the brand is and what it aspires to be, the purpose it serves, and how we're going to communicate it in the world. So here's an example of two different brands in financial services. So on the left, you have Simple Bank. It's an all-electronic consumer bank, and the whole point is that it's money made simple. It doesn't have all of the bells and whistles of traditional banks, but it promises to offer you the ideal banking experience with beautiful design, built-in tools, and super simple human goodness. On the right, you have Bank of America. So this is more of a traditional bank. It's the second largest bank in the US, and it wants to show that it has everything that you could possibly need. It has credit cards, it has online banking, it has retirement funds, it has loans. So as you can see, they have two separate different brands and different ways of expressing it with their website. Here's another example, Tesla versus Prius. Now, both offer EV vehicles, so that's electronic vehicles, but one is more luxury and the other more value. And as you can see on the left with Tesla, their design aesthetic is all about the experience. The colors they're using, the grays and the steels, kind of suggest a premium feel. On the right, you have the value economy version with the Prius. And this is where you're kind of getting a sense of these are all the values. It's green to suggest that it's great for the environment, and it's not really being positioned as a high-end car. So let's drill down into Tesla's brand strategy. This quote from the president of brand strategy firm, first the trousers, then the shoes, kind of exemplifies what I'm talking about. Tesla launched way before they were even able to sell and produce a car. And a lot of that was because of their brand strategy. They saw Elon Musk's vision, the designs, understanding the power of electricity and the age of electronic cars. It all sounded super cool, and that in itself enticed customers way before they could even go in and test drive the car. Let's take another example of Delta versus JetBlue. In this case, we can see that Delta is positioning themselves for business travelers with a business elite service, whereas JetBlue is more consumer friendly, focusing on the snacks that they offer.